Welcome back, Sawdusters. I am hopping on the bandwagon. Seems like every woodworker on YouTube is making little Christmas trees, or maybe that's just my feed. But since I have a holiday market coming up in a few days, I can knock these out and let you know if they sell. I've been saving some pine shelving board for a couple of years, waiting for the right project, and I think this is it. I can get maybe a dozen trees out of half a board, and with the price point I'm thinking of, this is going to be a great return on investment. But to be honest, I don't remember how much I paid for these boards. So let's get started making a cross cut using a circular saw and add an inch or two to however much wood you think you'll need, just to be safe. And now we can head over to the table saw. I saved money on the boards by not buying S4S, surfaced on 4 sides, but that means I need to finish up the milling process. It does have one straight edge, so I can rip a parallel on the table saw at 9 inches. To finish the milling process, I need to run the boards through the planer. I don't really care about the thickness of the wood, but the surface is a little bumpy, so a couple passes through the planer will save me a lot of time sanding. Back at the table saw, we can begin shaping. With my Anchor crosscut sled set to 22.5 degrees, I can flip the board after each cut, making triangles that'll become the trees. The next step of shaping happens at the drill press, using a couple of hole saws to make cutouts in the edges. I'm using my 2 biggest hole saws for this project, putting the larger down low on one edge and the slightly smaller higher up on the opposite side. I've got center marked for the holes on all the triangles, as well as a small divot to guide the drill bit, so we're ready to get started. Make sure you don't throw away those big cutouts. We use an 1.5" Forstner bit to make recesses that'll hold tea candles, and everything's gonna need a little bit of sanding. Don't go anywhere yet, there's still a couple more steps. I need to drill a hole above each cutout for the ornament thread to pass through. You could install a small hook, but I honestly think that would take more time and definitely take more money. So the easiest solution is just a simple hole. And now we can glue on the candle holder. I've got a block clamped onto a ruler, acting as a depth stop. Just need to get some glue on the back of this candle holder. And we can hold it in place just for a few seconds. And then turn it around to put a couple brad nails in from the back. Now, I have been informed by my wife that this pine is too light to be beautiful. But I am an intelligent, independent man, and because of that, I agree. So a coat or two of a dark walnut water-based stain, and it shouldn't take too long, especially if I just use magic. Ooh, 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 hot, hot, ho-ho! Turns out magic can be dangerous. They are almost ready to sell. I just need to push the ornament string through the holes, turn on the candles, and I think you'll agree.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go.
Okay, I won't subject you to any more of that. Also, I don't know any more of the words. The craft show is tomorrow, which means I can't tell you yet how these did, but I will do a quick follow-up video in the middle of the week to let you know how many I sold. Hopefully, every single one of them sells. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to dust off that like button. I hope you have a great week, and as always, get out there and make some sawdust.